The latest allegations against music mogul Sean "Diddy" Combs have brought to light disturbing claims from an individual who has come to be known as John Doe. In a revealing interview on Wednesday, December 11, 2024, Doe shared horrifying details of his encounter with the disgraced mogul, describing behavior that he says was abusive, traumatic, and profoundly distressing. The accuser, whose identity remains concealed to protect his privacy, opened up about a series of events that he claims transpired at a white party in the Hamptons in 2007, a party that he was reportedly attending as an employee hired for security. The nature of these allegations adds another layer of complexity and shock to the ongoing controversies surrounding Diddy. The conversation began with John Doe detailing the overwhelming sense of powerlessness he felt during the alleged attack. Speaking in a voice that was deliberately masked, Doe described a situation in which he felt utterly helpless. "I was screaming. I was telling him to stop. It was incredibly painful," the accuser stated, recounting what he remembers from the night of the attack. His words paint a vivid picture of a person who was in a vulnerable state, physically and emotionally overwhelmed by the alleged actions of the music mogul. According to Doe, Diddy's response was chilling. He seemed indifferent to the accuser's suffering and acted as if the situation was of no consequence. Doe further explained that he had been heavily intoxicated that evening, a state that left him physically incapacitated. He was unable to stand due to the effects of alcohol, and by the time he realized what was happening, he found himself trapped in a position where he was unable to fight back or escape. The accuser revealed that Diddy himself had handed him several drinks described as really strong, until, by the second drink, he had already lost control over his actions and his faculties. "It was already too late," he said, describing the moment he felt he had no more control over himself. This loss of control, according to Doe, played a crucial role in the power imbalance that was allegedly exploited during the attack. Doe's description of Diddy's behavior during the alleged assault further underscores the chilling nature of the incident. He claimed that Diddy, who was reportedly watching from some vantage point, only made his move once he believed the accuser was in a helpless position. "Once I was in a helpless position and he was sure that he was in a position of power, then he took advantage of the situation," Doe asserted in his interview. His words paint a picture of premeditated manipulation, with Diddy allegedly observing the accuser from a distance before taking what he believed to be an opportune moment to exploit the situation. These allegations have stirred up a wave of reactions, particularly considering the gravity of the claims being made. John Doe's interview and the details he shared paint a picture of a traumatic and deeply troubling experience that has haunted him for years. While the accusations have yet to be proven in a court of law, the stark nature of the claims has led many to question the actions of the influential figure in the music industry. Interestingly, this new version of events, as described by the accuser, slightly contradicts his earlier statement regarding the year the alleged assault took place. While Doe initially said the assault occurred in 2007, he later corrected himself, clarifying that it was indeed the same year. Such inconsistencies may be scrutinized, but Doe maintained his stance, insisting that the events unfolded exactly as he described, regardless of the minor discrepancy. In the wake of these disturbing claims, the public has been forced to grapple with the possibility that one of the music industry's most powerful figures has been involved in behavior that some consider predatory. These allegations are not the first to surface regarding the entertainment mogul, but they are perhaps the most damning. As the accuser continues to seek justice, the larger conversation surrounding power dynamics, consent, and abuse of authority in the entertainment industry takes on a more urgent tone. For years, Sean Combs has built an empire as a rapper, producer, and entrepreneur. His influence extends far beyond the music industry, with successful ventures in fashion, film, and more. He has long been considered one of the most successful figures in hip-hop culture. However, with these new allegations, his reputation is now under scrutiny, and the path forward for both Combs and the accuser appears fraught with legal complexities and challenges. The impact of these allegations reaches far beyond the immediate parties involved. The music industry, celebrity culture, and broader conversations about consent and abuse of power in workplaces, especially in high-stakes environments like entertainment, have all been thrust into the spotlight. For many, Doe's decision to come forward is seen as an act of courage, despite the emotional toll it may take. At the same time, Diddy's representatives have yet to issue a formal response to the accusations, leaving the public to speculate about the truth behind these deeply troubling claims. Legal experts believe that Doe's decision to speak out, along with his detailed account of the incident, may set the stage for an intense legal battle. If proven, the allegations could have significant consequences not only for Diddy's career but also for his legacy. This case serves as yet another reminder of the complex, often troubling nature of power and influence in the entertainment world. As the story unfolds, many will be watching closely to see how the legal system responds to such serious accusations. Will the courts find sufficient evidence to bring Diddy to trial? Or will these claims fade into the background as many others have in the past? Regardless of the outcome, the allegations against Diddy are part of a larger conversation about accountability, justice, and the need for a cultural shift in how we address issues of consent, abuse, and power. In the coming weeks, as this case progresses, we are likely to hear more about the details surrounding the events of that fateful evening in 2007. Whether or not the accuser's allegations can be corroborated remains to be seen, but the emotional and psychological toll that such experiences leave on survivors is undeniable. For John Doe, coming forward has been an emotional and personal journey, one that will no doubt continue to reverberate for years to come. Whether his quest for justice will find success in the courts or in the court of public opinion remains an open question. However, one thing is clear. The conversation around abuse, power, and accountability in the entertainment industry is far from over. In conclusion, John Doe's interview on December 11, 2024 marks a significant moment in the ongoing discourse about abuse in the entertainment industry. The shocking details of his encounter with Sean Combs add a new layer of complexity to the broader conversation about power dynamics, accountability, and justice in celebrity culture. As the case continues to unfold, it raises important questions about the responsibility of those in positions of power and the need for a cultural reckoning when it comes to issues of consent and abuse. Only time will tell what the future holds for both John Doe and Sean Combs, but for now, the conversation continues.